Nope, I just heard something. That just might be me. The RTD display looks nice.
I was like, when I saw that time at first before, I was like, that time must be wrong. There's no way.
I don't know why you like. I didn't meet all. I don't know, some sort of internal thing, but I like looked at my phone at the same time.
I didn't because I kept getting texts, so I put my phone like under the table.
Yeah, and then
you're live, Nick.
Wait, we're live? Are we live? How live? Like world live?
Live.
For the millions and millions of fans watching. All right. We are. No, I don't know where Shane is. Where's Shane? Did you not go get Shane? Babs, did you get Shane? You told him to get Shane.
Shane's getting some drinks.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like sitting out on the curb still. So this motherfucker went home. All right, so we're supposed to start with Shane at 3:00. We just did Bussin' with the Boys for an hour and a half, and we could have gone for an hour and a half longer. We lost track of time, so we did big Harry Potter app, huge Harry Potter app, racing across town to get to Shane. Shane was sitting on the sidewalk. Apparently, he went to go get a drink. Where? I don't know. But we are in Nashville. A lot of homeless people here in Nashville. Don't know if people know this about Nashville. Looking at a bunch right now, thinking of it. One thing they do here in Nashville, the homeless folks, is they all get dogs. I don't know if they're temporary dogs or not, but every homeless guy here has a dog, and I think that's fucked up.
They had like top-notch, look like purebred puppies,
like great-looking dogs. And I don't think it's fucked up that homeless people have dogs. That's not what I'm saying.
I kind of sometimes I'm like, this seems a little selfish, you guys.
I think it's tough to be a homeless man and have to realize in order to make money, I need to have an animal because people give money to animals, but they won't give money to me, a man who's hungry for food. I think that's kind of fucked up. I think that's got to be a real. And now these people are already quite beaten down, and I think that's got to beat you down a little bit more. To say, in order for a bachelorette party to throw me a fucking $1 for a coffee, I need to go to the pound and get a dog.
Yeah, no, it's not a great. But it's more of an indictment of society, ain't it?
For sure. You know,
like, you're only gonna help me survive if I got a cute puppy on my hands.
People suck. People suck. Sure, that's what you're gonna say, and I'll take that. What else happened?
Great episode with the Bustin' with the Boys, guys. Those guys
I have no idea when their episodes come out. Like that. No, I know when they come out, but I mean, like, they do a lot of interviews. I don't know how long they're gonna wait before they push this one out. But look for it. It was a lot of fun. Will Compton stole my water. Just want to get ahead of that.
Oh man, we got locked into the bus. It was very hot. It's a weird weather because it's cold, so we had to I'm wearing a thermal, but then we get locked in that goddamn bus. They insist on closing the door. Maybe we can at least open the door. And then like Feidelberg had a bottle of water that just got yoinked by Will, so we just had to sit there and die of thirst.
If you watch the show regularly, you know that I'm slowly killing the environment with all the water I drink, and I got no water.
If I go down 15th, I'll be able to get to the
and
then I got to cut through the parking lot, right?
Yes.
And I got to park this gigantic boat in this like little tiny
biggest car in history.
Yeah, over there.
I guess for that car.
Yeah. All right, we're here. So we're gonna race in, and hopefully Shane will just get it ripping with us.
Hopefully Shane's not mad at us.
I think he's gonna probably give us shit for this till the end of time.
Yeah.
He's very hungover. I think earlier was texting in the hopes of getting out of it because he was sending me frowny face emojis.
So we. And then didn't show up on time.
Yeah, this is the second time we've kidnapped Shane.
This is fun.
This is not.
Oh, there he is.
There's the young bull. There he is.
Why did we do this? Are you guys here right now? We could have just.
We're running in.
These guys and their antics. They don't need to run. Look at it. There's penis. Yeah, nice penis shot there.
What's
What's up? Is this somebody's seat? Where should I sit?
You can run the show.
Yeah.
Fucked you over good on this one, didn't we?
No, it's okay.
We were doing Busting with the Boys.
I'm gonna keep the shades on, dude.
What's that?
I'm hurt.
You throwing shades?
You're that
I'm hurting, bro.
You were putting them down.
I had a little too much fun, dude. I was up there singing like a fool. Like a fool.
That was sick. There was. Hey, there's Rams 12 steps.
Stairs are hard.
Stairs suck.
Fuck you for getting in shape.
Oh, I'm not even. Thank you. I mean,
Can I get water, please? No, but I said this last night. You do look like you're trimming down. I know you've been working out, and it's like, fuck you, man.
I need to.
You know the same way that you said, what? You know the same way you said you don't want Feidelberg to stop drinking so that you can keep drinking?
Yeah,
I don't want you to get in shape.
No, don't worry. I'll still be. It's not going anywhere. I'm gonna be fat.
You're gonna be a permanent fat guy?
Stay fat.
But no, because you're fucking rich and famous now, dude. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
That's
are.
worse than being late.
Dude, the amount of people taking pictures and shouting out Shane and yelling out, I mean, you've arrived, you've made it.
That's road.
Which has got to feel good after
Yeah.
everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Because you're a pretty spiteful dude, right?
Yeah.
Like double middles to everybody who.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Quietly spiteful, yeah.
Yeah. I think, but I think at the same time, it seems like you're at least, you haven't really like rubbed it in many people's faces blatantly, right?
There's nothing really to rub. It's like, oh, I'm doing the road. It's like,
I mean, you're doing a theater tour now. It's pretty fucking big. Dude.
hopefully, yeah.
Thank you.
Theater tours are.
We'll see. I mean, if I do a theater tour, it'll be next year, and it'll be like, hopefully. Oh, you mean like England and Australia?
Yeah, I mean, you mean my international fucking tour dates that I'm selling out, dickhead.
They like podcasts. The Australians and the
Do they?
Brits. Yeah.
I hope that you have like.
Rogan. I've been doing Rogan.
Yeah,
a lot.
that's the key.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
You don't
Just get on Joe Rogan, man.
Yeah.
It's all good.
How late did you stay there last night?
Not too late. I was gone, dude.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 5 when I got home. It was 1. I was like, oh man.
I know that it's your thing, and there are probably many great performances, but Dragula last night was.
Dragula Live goes
with
pretty hard.
with Soder.
Oh.
Soder, of course he can do all those weird sounds and sound effects, but when he just went,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, buddy.
Soder's got some rage.
Yeah.
He's got some rage.
But I mean, you guys knowing 7 words of that song combined makes it the best.
Yeah.
Because everyone else.
You knew a lot of the words.
But you also didn't know a lot of them.
I got 2.
You had 2 verses. 2
Yeah,
verses.
that's pretty good.
I couldn't.
Dude,
I
I've
don't know
sang
2
it
verses
live
of every
like
song.
3 times. Still don't know the words.
We were saying, I forget the comedian's name, but whoever did it first, whoever went first, did fucking Mr.
Brightside? That's
And-
Steve Byrne.
Steve Byrne, and it went hell.
He brought the heat. He was standing up on the bar and
I
shit.
knew he
I
was
was
going to sing it, and I was like, I don't know how this is going to go.
It went.
Murdered.
And then you were like, you're like, oh fuck, like I don't know any words to Dragula.
Yeah.
Suck. And then you go up to Dragula. It's
so much better, though.
fucking
It's like listen, karaoke, and that's not really karaoke, but it, similar. That's like my #1 fear in the world because I feel like
Dude.
I'm not. You're either good at singing or you're funny when you sing.
Yeah.
And I'm neither. I would just be the guy up there for 4 minutes, and people would be like, "Boo, get off the stage!" So I just avoided it at all costs. He was good. He was like bringing the heat with Mr. Brightside. You can tell he's done that before. You guys were. I mean, the when you didn't know the words, and you would just be like, "You're very funny." It's that in between where people are like, "I'm trying to pretend. I'm living out my dream of like being a singer." And
I was
not
just
one.
surprised Soder did it. He would never do that. He like accidentally said yes, and I was like, you got to do
He
it.
didn't hesitate when we were talking.
No.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm going up there with him." He wasn't like
Well,
nervous about it.
he was also like, they were like, doing calls or whatever. Then he's like, Gillis better come find me because I'm not going to find him.
He was high as shit too. I can't even imagine. Like I was hammered.
I'll tell you
That's
what,
easy.
he was
High.
He was throwing him back.
he was gone off those O'Douls, man.
Yeah, true.
Dude,
He wants to be back so bad.
We got a fucking. He saw me. He saw like we both showed up. We saw him, and he saw like the side of my bottle. He saw it was no duels, and he's like, "We doing NAs?" and then we got the first non-alcoholic beer bucket of beers.
I don't think
I've
that's
never
ever
seen
happened in my life.
history
Can
of
I get a
bars.
bucket of O'Douls, miss?
That is the
How
most
about you stop
alcoholic.
being such a
the most alcohol. I'm gonna chug these fucking things.
dude? He had like 10 O'Douls last night.
Like 8 to 10 O'Douls.
He had like a belly full of fucking non-alcoholic beer, which is the
fun?
craziest shit ever.
I had a good time, yeah, but I also like. By the end of the night, I was so bloated I couldn't stand. So
Yeah.
like,
Oh, actually, let me tell you exactly how bloated he got.
I think I was doing the math. I think I had like over 200 grams of carbs.
For no-
in liquid in an hour.
And you know how
That's
hard that
good.
is when
Bro,
you're
I
not
was-
getting a buzz? When you're not, you know,
Yeah,
the reason why we
feel
can
it.
drink 20 beers is
Yes.
because you're drunk. When you're just, that's just like drinking like 20 Cokes. You know what I mean?
And it's driving home, I came fucking that close to
So-
shit. my
so
pants.
we're
I
driving
had-
home.
I
We
had
we
liquid
left
carbs
them.
and smoked a cigarette, and it was like, whoo.
We were supposed to go to the gas station and grab like snacks and drunk food and shit. And he goes, never mind. And I was like, no, it's all right. I don't mind. He's like, no, just go home. I'm gonna shit my pants. and then when he you know, emergency averted, and he goes, yeah, my body said you're gonna drink 10 O'Douls and smoke a cigarette right now. No, I don't think so, bro.
Oh,
A bucket of O'Douls is like an all-time. It's a reverse like classic move. You know, like that's so stupid that it's amazing.
yeah. That's,
Dan, and what was so funny about that was Dan. So Dan grabs an O'Doul's and pulls it out of the bucket, and you at that point didn't realize it was O'Doul's.
I know.
So you thought
I was
you
so
thought he was
happy.
coming out of retirement. There was not even a single shred of like, hey Dan, you've been doing really good, man. You don't want to fall in the
Oh,
wagon.
no.
You were like, I think you started to put your hands up.
I was like,
and then you
yo.
realized it was O'Doul's, and you're like, ah, never mind.
Kid Rock's here. Soder's back. Let's go. I mean, that's the best night ever. Dude, Kid Rock.
Can you script it? No. I didn't even catch a glimpse of him. I don't think. I didn't see him.
We got pretty close to him.
Yeah,
You were saying, dude. You were saying you're like, I'm gonna get him to say like, all right, good to see you again, or something like that.
Yeah, I kept like walking up to him like, hey, that was really great. Hey, I was hammered. I was like trying to get him to be like, you want to hang out? I was like, yeah, dude, that was awesome. Eventually he did. He was like, we're going to a party. You want to come?
Really?
No, I had to sing fucking Dragula. Could have went to the
Shut
Kid.
up.
But Dragula was worth it, but the Kid Rock party could have been.
I mean,
Dude,
I think I
that's-
would have chosen the Kid Rock party. The
Would've been-
goddamn jam is awesome. Like
Yeah.
Josh Hadameyer's, I don't know where you get the energy.
He's sober.
I was
He's
gonna
doing
say,
all
is
that
he
shit
just doing a
sober.
ton of coke?
I said
No.
when that night,
Because that's what it should take.
Yeah.
Like,
because they turned the lights on at one point, and then they did like 3 more songs, and I was like, this is how we're gonna find out Josh is doing drugs again. He's like, he's fucking methed out right now. And he's
Yeah.
like, I'm just not stopping. I'm gonna keep fucking singing
Yeah,
until
you
the
got the whole
morning.
night.
dude.
Yeah.
Turn on all the
Even
fucking
after-
lights you want, put all
Yeah.
the chairs on tables you want. I'm gonna keep going.
that was a performance and a half. But as great as I would have probably said, hey man, I'm gonna go with Kid Rock. I'll get you next time on Dragula. Because who knows what would have happened? Like, who knows what happens at a Kid Rock after party?
I don't
this is-
know.
I mean, this is wild. This is more energy.
Yeah.
He exerted more energy last night in that like hour and a half than I have done
dude.
in like my 20s and 30s combined.
That's
I would be, you know, I'm happy to hear at least. I texted him in the morning and he was like, I was like, bro, I don't know how you do that. And he goes, oh, I'm paying for it now. Don't worry. And I was like, okay, good.
Yeah.
At least you paid the price for
He's
it. You're
old.
not- yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I think
Old enough that he shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, he's old. He was telling stories when he was on the show a couple weeks ago about like
Back in the day.
being like
yeah.
like on drugs in the early 90s.
Yes.
Yeah, so he better be old or he was doing drugs way too early. He told
Yeah.
us he did meth 6 or 7 times, which I think is
That's
one
a
of the
reasonable
funniest
amount.
things ever. Like, I feel like you either do it
That's
once
a good,
or you
fair
do it a
amount.
bunch. But I
Meth.
guess, you know, when you can, you know, just dabble with the meth a little. Kid Rock after party, I feel like, is like rivaling Nate Diaz type shit.
That would have been up there.
Yeah.
I mean, Kid Rock, even seeing Kid Rock was like, damn.
Yo,
He's the man.
He had a power about, like, it's funny
Yeah.
when you see celebrities who kind of have an aura about them, where half the room was, you know, up against the stage for Josh, and the other half
whole
was just
half.
standing at the
Yes.
little, not the velvet rope, but you know those things. It just wanted to catch.
Yeah, just look at him.
Which makes me think, like, during the Bomb with the Bomb peak, it must
Dude.
have been bananas.
Yeah, that must, I mean, yeah.
Because, like, he still had a bunch of people, like, holy
I think he's
shit.
regaining fame
Yeah, I think
right
he's
now.
having a moment.
He's
right now.
killing it.
I think. I think.
Doing
that
like
music
Tucker
video he
Carlson
just put out-
interviews.
I was gonna say
He's the man.
he might run for president next. Who fucking knows at this
Have you
point?
seen his new music video?
Yes.
It's the most electric thing. When
It
he
is
rides
electric.
a
Yeah.
spaceship.
Middle
the
finger,
middle
dude,
finger.
shooting a
he rides in
gun.
space, shooting a gun and drinking a beer. It is unbelievable.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
Yo, is it true that that fucking bar stayed open throughout the pandemic and he just
I have no idea. I would imagine yes.
I heard.
He
someone-
paid the
someone-
fines?
He just paid a fine every day.
I think Josh said that on a podcast. It was somebody on the podcast was like, yeah, he
pretty
just kept the
sick.
shit open.
I don't understand how that happens.
Oh shit, that's what I look like.
Yeah, isn't it always so fuck? It sucks.
I'm wearing a baseball jersey. Oh shit,
Who we got?
dude. Harper, obviously. The this is big, dude.
Forgot you
This is
left the
big.
house.
What is?
I've never worn it in public.
Oh,
I remember this. I've never worn a baseball jersey in my life.
What made you do it today? It's such a bizarre
I gave
move.
it a tryout. Me and Nate went to lunch the other day, and I tried it out. My friend Nate, and I was like, "All right, I can do it." And I was a little drunk this morning when I was getting up. I was like,
Got the
you know
quick
what?
courage.
I'm gonna tell you, you look great. I
guys,
saw you come on. I was like, you're looking fantastic.
I mean, it fits perfectly. You're a Philly dirtball. It's great.
I'm insecure about wearing anything, trying anything.
Oh, absolutely.
Wearing a baseball jersey is not.
I truly think it looks very good.
Thanks.
I think it fits. Have you done the white Eagles jacket? I forgot about that.
I have.
You have done that.
But yeah, I was busting that out.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That was that was.
Oh, that's right. I saw a picture of you in the mirror, but I didn't know if it made it outside the bedroom.
But
or
this
whatever
is
it was.
I don't know.
You know, if there's ever a place to do it, Nashville.
Yeah.
On a fucking
I feel like I could
Tuesday
pull it off in
afternoon.
Nashville.
Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, you can be white as hell here.
Yeah, this is. If you want to be,
just
if you
do
want to
whatever
be
you
white
want.
and let it be and let it fly, this is the place
People
to
are like,
do
"Hey,
it, man.
You look pretty cool. Thanks, man. Cool cowboy hat. Guy from Ohio.
That is like with the fact that people dress like a cowboy here, unironically, when they ain't doing any cowboying is very
No,
funny.
everybody here dresses like a fucking like all the girls wear fucking cowboy boots and
Yeah.
a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Do you
Everyone's
know
just
how much all
dressing
that
up.
shit cost?
Yes.
We walked into
Yes.
one of the things yesterday. Like we saw a pair of boots, like $600. Like we were gonna buy stuff as a joke.
Yeah.
And we were just like walked out. We were like, all
joke's
right,
on
never
us.
mind. Joke's over.
Yeah.
And we went to a thrift store called Southern Thrift, which we thought was gonna be like Southern themed thrifting, and it was
just
a
garbage.
thrift store in the South.
That was one of the weirder things we've done.
It
I was kind of like, why are we at this garbage store right now?
Dude, I went. There's a.
Wait, can you go grab a T-shirt out of? There's a little garbage bag in my room. There's a white T-shirt in it with like the Hope picture on it. Can you get that for me?
And then if you can go in my room and find the pink tank top.
Because we did it. We were gonna have to do like we're
Can
gonna.
I have another beverage?
Get Shane whatever you want.
Look at the speed over there. Holy
yeah, that was 3 people.
Do you want some whiskey? We got tons of
I'm all right for right
Whistle
now.
Pig, okay.
Whiskey.
Because we got the good shit
Thank
here
you.
if you do want it. It goes down smooth. You got the 10-year, the 15-year, and the 18-year.
Look at you, bro.
Yeah, no.
Sign it in.
Hey, you know what? Since I was late, why don't you get me a beverage as well, please?
Where'd you guys get this?
Thank you.
They're sponsoring our whole house, so they shipped it all in.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it when you leave the house?
Great point. Great question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, we were just gonna drink it all
Put it
before we leave.
outside, dude.
You know, drive around town, get all the homeless. people.
Honestly, if we went down Broadway, is it called, and just were passing out nice bottles
Yeah,
of whiskey,
we
we'd
would
be
be pumped.
kings of this town.
Yeah.
The homeless people with their dogs has been a big, big
really?
conversation piece for us. I mean, I saw
Thank
this
you.
dog, this homeless guy who had like a purebred, like perfect looking puppy. That's probably got to be worth like
Yeah.
$3-4 grand. I don't even know how you get your hands on that if you're a homeless guy. You know what I mean? Like, how do you
Yeah.
obtain a perfect, like you stole that from some family in Nashville, I think.
Nice.
I've still
good.
There's a lot of homeless.
Yeah, there are a lot of homeless. Nashville's got a lot. Austin was the worst. They got rid of them. I don't know what they did, dude.
They shipped them
I
out or
don't know
something.
what they did. They broke all their tents. Said, "Get out of here."
Really?
Yeah, they had like a tent village under this bridge. Like it was crazy.
Like a
It was
Hooverville?
literally a
Just
city.
like-
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
Hooverville, and then they went in and broke it up. Kind of makes sense. I'd break up.
At
You
some
know,
point,
we're supposed to
it's
like
been long enough. We've let this happen long enough.
like the Hoovervilles were supposed to be. Isn't that like a sad thing? Wasn't that like all vets and shit?
Yeah, that was.
They like sent in other troops to break it up or something in DC.
I don't know shit about history.
No,
I get it.
Hooverville was in.
I support
in,
when I was younger.
In I thought it was in Central Park in New York.
Mm.
I thought it was at least.
I think maybe a Hooverville was just any
A thing,
it was just
yeah,
any
yeah.
homeless thing.
Yeah, it was during the Great Depression when
Nice.
people just like didn't have anywhere to live, so they just.
Now we got Bidenvilles. Kid Rock's the best.
Shane is just unapologetically himself.
I'm doing it, dude.
Nashville. Yeah,
I'm
you're
doing it.
living.
I'm done.
You're living,
I'm
man.
done pretending. I'm wearing baseball
You might just move here.
jerseys.
Yeah.
I'm getting a Trump 47 jersey. He's coming back.
That's right. Dude, if he made a comeback, forget about it. If he makes a comeback, you're going to be the richest
Thank
comedian
God.
in the world.
Dude, last night that show. Oh, here's a show.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And yeah, this is the tank top I
Dude,
picked up.
this how nice is this shirt?
El Rushbo.
That's sick. It's like a long, fashionable T-shirt.
We
I got this at the thrift store yesterday.
El Rushbo is
El
the greatest
Rushbo.
nickname of all time. We came away from the thrift store with absolutely political, like diametrically opposed shirts. I got Day for Democracy, and he got El
Pretty sick.
Rushbo.
Hey, dude, look at you. Jacked.
Dude,
Jacked, dude. You got a body like fucking Alex Jones.
It's spot on.
Bro,
It's spot on.
I got sunburned too, so I'm the after picture right now.
I always said it's kind of like Vince McMahon during the Attitude Era, but
No,
Alex Jones
dude.
is up there.
Did you see Vince at WrestleMania? It was sad to see.
I know. But it was
He's still
kinda,
doing it. It was fun.
That stunner was just the worst.
Stunner was bad.
But it was so bad it became good.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was still nice.
Dude, you are, oh my God, that's you're Alex
I got
Jones.
his head. so I don't know what's worse.
That is fucking hilarious.
Alex Jones is a beast.
He really is. I wouldn't fuck with that guy.
Dude, he would spaz. He spazzes on people.
Dude, one of these days he's gonna just fully.
Oh, yeah.
erupt.
He's gonna break.
Yeah, he'll snap.
He goes out to dinner in like Austin and people are like, fuck you. And he's like, you want to say that to my face, motherfucker? He goes, no.
You want to go right
You
now?
cowards.
Shit,
Oh
that is spot on, man. We got to get a before and after. I mean, that the picture of you from that we just pulled up at Bussin is sort of like the before,
Yeah.
and then you're the after.
Dude, look how all he got was hairier.
I was
Yeah,
just
well,
saying,
and you got a
That's all
sunburn.
he got.
You got a sunburn.
Yeah.
what was the before and after?
45 days later, he just got hairy.
I hope we're fat. That was
Yeah, what
me.
the fuck,
That was
man?
me. Yeah, there
Who's
it is.
running the Google machine
there you
over
go.
there?
Yo.
Look at that set of
That's
titties
what he had
though.
those-
You look good.
Yeah, I look
Now.
good. Yeah, compared to then, yeah.
That was just a young boy. That's a supple
Yes,
boy.
you had baby, you had your baby fat on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was saying it looks like I got titties like an orangutan mother, just breastfed.
This is a fucking
Where,
decent.
like just fucking sucked on those things.
Those are nice cans. Oh,
I
man.
got my tits rubbed a little bit last night.
What?
This chick was making. She was like, I think qualified as a cougar. She was ugly, but she was
older.
cougar
yeah.
age, right?
Yeah.
And she like by accident bumped into me,
Yeah.
and then like put her hand right here and kind of like let it linger and like pushed it a little bit.
Oh.
And I was like, and I kind of I went like that, and she walked by, and then he told me that she went to her friend and went, well, that didn't work.
Oh, shit.
And I
She
was
went
like-
for it?
I was like,
You're
for
gonna
an
rub my
instant-
insecurities? How you
Yeah.
gonna get me? Like that's not gonna work.
I was like, man, for a minute I felt like a chick there.
Dude.
I was getting, assaulted.
The guy.
She just grabbed me by the pussy. That was it, right?
Yeah, true. The friend I'm with gave me like 3 different fucking tit lips yesterday. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like that's a fight. Stop doing
It's gonna
it.
make me feel really bad about myself. I don't want that at all.
Stop doing it. It kept being like
In
that. I
middle
was like,
school,
all
it
right.
Literally, I'd rather get sacked at than kids
Yeah.
scoop.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, the scoop
because
is
you feel the
the
bounce.
drop.
Like
When it
people who
hits.
didn't grow up with tits don't know
Yeah,
like,
no
like
idea.
those skinny little motherfuckers with the bird chest.
Those
It's like, dude, you don't know I have an extra bounce. Like
Yes.
it doesn't just go down for me.
When was
it goes
the last
down,
time-
comes up, and goes back down.
When's the last time you went on a trampoline?
Last time I had a trampoline.
Oh my God.
I jumped on a
If I went on a
trampoline.
trampoline.
I jumped on a trampoline with my kids recently. They got a trampoline in their backyard. The bounce is your stomach and your chest. It is so demoralizing.
Yeah.
And it also physically does not feel good. Like it kind of hurts. I'm like, I
Yeah,
need a
my
sports
knees
bra
and shit.
here, dude.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
your
but
tits
yeah,
hurt?
I was like, they were like, jump and bounce with me, and I was like, I jumped for like 25 seconds, and I was like, I'm fucking done.
I
You turn into a dog. You're like, lay down, bounce me.
That's exactly what I did. They were like, can you bounce me, Dad? And I was like, okay, your turn. And I just laid down. Obviously trying to bounce me, and nothing's happening.
Yeah, the tit bounce. I knew. I forget what grade I was in. I was starting to get fat. I wasn't always fat. Starting to get fat, and I was on the school bus just jiggling. And one of my buddies was like, "Look at Shane's face bounce." And I was like, "Oh, you cocksucker!" I'll never forget this. Now every time I'm on public transportation, I'm like,
Flex, flex, flex.
"Don't bounce."
That's like part of your villain
Don't
origin
anyone
story.
see my face jiggling.
That was like what set you in motion to be the comic you are today. Like, all right, I'm gonna
Fuck
be
that
funny,
guy.
man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a funny guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop eating. Better ratchet up the comedy. Dude, so speaking of Kid Rock, last night did the Kid Rock show. I'm sure I told you guys this. I was going into it. I was like, I'm not doing it. Well, you guys weren't there, right?
No.
All right. So I went on. I was like, before the show, I was talking to my friends. I was like, I could kill with the Trump impression, but that's cheating.
I know you think this about
I was like, I'm going to
yourself.
try
You
to
never
do the
did Trump,
material. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. And then literally 4 minutes into my set, I was like, Trump. place exploded.
How did you like literally start?
Place,
Would you just
I was
say-
trying to do just a different joke.
Yeah.
And how did I start the Trump
Trump
joke?
stuff, yeah.
This is just a
Like, was there a segue? Or were you
no.
just
There's
like,
no
fuck, we're doing
segue.
it? Yeah.
I was like, you know who I miss? the place just exploded.
Yeah.
And Kid Rock and his boys were sitting stage left, like right next to the stage, in like lawn chairs, drinking beers. And like reacting like, they were in like just folding chairs, like, like literally like black dudes watching magic, like, And then at the end of my set, he walked out and put a beer down, and he was like, "Keep going." And the crowd I was like, "Holy shit!"
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Were you doing Trump material or just
Encore.
Trump impression?
Trump material, material. But
Did you
he
do the
walked out.
do the impression.
And the impression, of course. But yeah, he walked out with a beer, put it down, and was like, "Keep going, dude." And I was like, "Dude, this is the sickest shit of all time."
Ever.
I am a Republican now.
That's enough to convert a man for sure.
Fuck yeah.
I
Kid
feel
Rock
like you should
handed
move
a
down
beer?
here and just live,
Bro.
dude. Just be free.
time.
Live free, bro.
It's time.
Yeah. I mean, fuck.
It's time to stop hiding who I really am. I hate abortion.
Nashville's kind of weird, though, because you're going to get a lot of that, but also it's kind of become like
think
a
Nashville's
hipstery
probably
town,
yeah.
right? So it's probably 50-50, so.
It's probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think probably most of the hardcore conservatives were in Ryman Theater last night.
Yes.
Yeah,
They were-
you rounded them all
Although
over,
it
sure.
is a country, I don't know. I bet this is one of the more Republican major cities
Yeah.
Yeah.
by far, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, even Josh last night, when he needed to like rile the crowd up, he was like, "Fuck Nancy Pelosi!"
It's so funny. It's funny, especially to make fun of like liberal comics for doing that.
Yeah.
They're always
They-
like, "Fuck that orange piece of shit," and the crowd would be like, "Yeah." And we're all sitting there like fucking losers. The second we can do it,
Jumping on
the second it's a
jumping on
conservative
board.
crowd, like Nancy Pelosi's a dumb bitch. Am I right? The whole place is like, "This is the best comedian of all time."
The power at your
I can't
fingertips.
believe how good this guy is.
Did you see this? Speaking of all this nonsense, this guy who tweeted when the mask mandate ended, he tweeted out. You know, I retweet those Ruth Condom
Yes,
whatever type
I
jokes.
saw it, dude.
Dude, this was unbelievable.
So good.
So this guy Jared, who I don't know if he's like a writer or somebody or if he's just a random dude. He got 18,000 followers, so he does something, blogs, whatever. And he tweets, "I boarded a plane with my son, and mid-flight, the pilot announces that the mask mandate is over. Flight attendants pulled off their masks and sneezed directly into their hands while screaming, 'This is MAGA airspace.' My son was in tears. I didn't know what to do." And the New York Times DM'd him being like, "Hey, can we talk to you about the incident?" And he's like, "You dumb motherfucker." It's like, yes, we can talk about the incident,
Yes.
you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, really, that's out of all this shit, that was one of the worst looks for the New York Times. That, like, you're not able to pick up on this shit, New York Times.
Yeah.
You can't pick up on the joke here.
If I had a criticism of him though, because he ends his response with like, "Can you teach me how to take my satire to the next level?"
There is no. This is it.
No, don't fucking tell her it's fake.
Yeah, he should
Do an article in the New York Times about it.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Why would you
At
not
the very
have
end
that?
of like a long
going.
Q&A,
Pushed it as
being
far
like,
as he could.
Yeah.
by the way, this is a joke,
He
you dumb
fucking-
fucking bitch.
I mean, yeah, a plane chanting "This is MAGA airspace" is about as funny as
That
it
need,
gets.
if I'm a movie writer, I'm putting that in my
If
next
that
movie.
was real, the whole plane like MAGA, MAGA. I'd be like, yeah.
Spitting in their hands and high-fiving MAGA airspace. You are now flying over MAGA airspace.
Yeah, that's,
The mask on the plane ending, you would have
I
thought.
can't wait.
You,
Wait, did
it's
it
over.
end?
So that's a joke,
Oh, I
but it's
flew here
because-
fucking.
Yeah, but
He flew the day
it was
before,
yesterday.
right?
Oh,
It was like yesterday was the
and
day.
it happened immediately. It was like captains were announcing, like, "We're done." They were,
Yeah.
like ripping their masks off.
You would have thought it was like
were you
World
guys
War
on
II.
the plane when it happened?
No, but
Fuck.
my flight attendant said in 2 more weeks we'll be done. You guys can do whatever you want, but right now it's still a law. And then I don't know how any of this shit works, but a federal judge in Florida
Hell yeah.
said, nope, it's over. And is that how someone applies? That applies to the whole country somehow.
I think
don't
what
know.
it did was it gave the companies the choice because I know it's only 4 companies that did it. It was Delta, Southwest.
Oh.
It was the 4 biggest. It's Delta, Southwest, whatever the other 2 biggest are.
American.
And
whatever.
they were American wasn't one.
Oh wow. But the fact that that was one of the biggest moments in the past 5 years for America. People were celebrating that shit like it fully impacts your everyday life.
That's although flying with.
I mean, if you fly
I
the amount
hate
of you guys are on the plane all the time. It probably does.
Yeah.
But for the people who fly a couple times a
Never.
year, finally, really,
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Our country's not. We're not built tough. We're not built for tough.
I mean, you come to a place like this, yeah, but we live in,
We fell apart over a fucking cold.
when Josh was laying on
Jeez.
when Josh was laying it on thick last night with some of the Republican jokes, Stefan was like, "Oh my God, this is killing me. This is killing my soul."
Yeah. By the way, that's me every time I rewatch any of this. I just look back, I'm like, God damn it, dude, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Dude, I was saying to Kevin last night, it's wild watching comedy happen in a place that's not comedy because the Kid Rock's thing. And I was sitting at the bar, and there was some dude behind me who, honestly, he might have either been the biggest Kid Rock fan in the world or worked for him because he kept calling him Bob. He's like,
Yeah, they love calling him Bob.
Bob's not here anymore. I didn't even ask, dude.
Bob's gone,
I wasn't
man.
walking around tapping people being like, "Where's Kid Rock?"
Party's over, bro.
And when Josh was doing, he was doing some bits about getting a couple DUIs or whatever, and the guy was like, "This guy shouldn't have a license." he wasn't talking to anybody. He was just, I could just hear him. He was alone at the bar. I could just, this is dangerous. Shouldn't have a license. And then he goes on further in the joke to say, it wasn't his fault for other reasons. He's like, "You taking responsibility?" I was like, dude, what do you think is happening?
He's doing stand-up. Yeah. Yeah, if you're just giving a speech at a bar, people would be like, is he admitting to this?
Oh, fuck.
You said you're not.
I crossed the nut up.
What?
You gonna cross nuts up?
Occasionally, but
Yeah, I just got one.
really?
Yeah. I do it.
He knew exactly what it was right away.
I got
It's like, what's this, a reoccurring bit? You squash your nuts a
I
lot?
squat my nuts
all the time.
Damn.
I'm a nut squat.
We-
The
We've got-
classic
you-
old
you-
video.
you-
There's
you-
a video of this old dude
Yo, on stage?
crosses
Oh, can we play the video? Do you remember the video of you last night when you thought you were going on stage?
No.
It's very funny. Josh was introducing. You thought Josh was.
Oh, yeah.
Should we play that
What
on
was
this?
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
All right. Do we have that?
By the way, I'm hammered.
So to just paint the picture, Shane and Dan thought they were going up next, and there was a miscommunication. And so Josh is introducing another guy, and the way he introduced it, Shane's like,
One of my oldest friends in comedy, one of the funniest people I know. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who lived the legend, Chris Porter!
finest people I know. That's not me. That was so fucking. My chance caught that. He goes, I got that. Oh my God, I got that.
I happened looking at you and I thought there was no way anyone else was looking at you. I was like, you should have seen Shane's face. I did. I fucking have it.
That was absolutely fucking.
That's the worst. It's the worst when you think you're next. And you hear the other person's credits and you're slowly like,
Can't be me.
fuck, I'm not next. It happened to me I did the bonfire at the Cellar. And the guy that was on behind me, or the guy that I thought I was going on stage, and they're like, he's got a new show at Sirius XM, and I was like halfway up to the stage.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that's definitely not me. And then the comic who was next was like, oh, excuse me. And he went on. I was like, why wouldn't you tell me you're next? We were standing. He was just standing behind me the whole time.
So he just let
I
you
was standing
flounder.
there for a
He
minute.
just let you burn.
Yeah, he was just he's one of those autistic. There's a lot of autistic comics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that? What?
Autistic?
No. Yeah,
What's
tell me what
autism?
So let me explain. But like,
It
it's
is
a
autism
thing in
awareness,
comedy that there's autistic comics.
Yeah, definitely. Norman.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now that you say that,
Yeah,
I'm like, got
yeah.
it.
Think
Got
of,
it.
yeah.
No, I would think
A lot of them.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think it's. I don't think there's a majority of them, but now you say like something like.
I wouldn't say a majority, but there's a lot of them kept scurrying around. And that guy behind me was like,
Peanut gallery, calm down, please.
that was nothing. And yeah, he was
We
behind
might
me.
have to just make you sit down and go to like a Shane show and just watch you
We'll have
die.
fun.
Just implode.
It'll be nice.
We got to talk a little bit about your basketball dominance.
Oh,
That was one of the more dominant performances I've seen on the
I
court
mean-
since like the 73-9 Warriors.
and it was, I'll tell you what really hurt was seeing the footage.
because he thought you were killing
I
it.
thought I had no idea how bad my jumper was.
That.
It-
I think you said the Heil Hitler afterwards.
Bad.
It was going in enough.
It was, yeah.
But you shoot, your release
Yeah.
point is like here. It's
Yeah, it's terrible.
chest.
It's
I
terrible.
don't know how that even
I've
works.
never ever shot a fucking.
Like you're supposed to be out here.
we
You
don't
gotta-
need to do that. Yeah, that's a good one.
No, wait, yeah, dude.
there's-
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I still got.
Lewis was in the blender on this
I still
one.
got the post moves.
Dude, all right.
Look at that pass.
Right here, though, the little whoop whoop. Oh no! And you're like, oh yeah. The slow walk back. You're like, yeah, that happened.
And then they fought. They fought immediately.
The
Dude.
fighting is the best. I thought you had him. No,
Hold
you had him.
on, rewind it a little because Lewis brought up a decent point, which was Jay could have.
Helped out, and he just let it go.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not getting on that post.
Yeah, that was a business decision.
This is Lewis's moment, not
Yeah, you
me.
could get
the
post
fuck
guys
out
on a
of
layup.
here. That was it was 11 ripped.
He was like,
or
"Put up your
whatever.
hands." Look at you. Put your fucking hands up.
Put your hands up.
They started actually fighting.
One of the more ridiculous. We actually had a similar thing at Barstool a few years ago, where two guys played one-on-one, and they both were talking shit, and it ended up looking like a fiasco.
Yeah.
So it's not totally foreign, the idea.
Yes.
But I remember when this showdown was first like booked. I remember thinking, I don't think like the way they were talking. I was like, oh, they must be better than I realized. They must
Yeah.
be like.
Well,
must have
that was the
played
thing.
deep with the ball or
I had
something.
seen this whole thing started because we had watched Lewis and Jay play against each other one-on-one, and I was like, "You guys are the worst basketball players of all time. I mean, I'm bad. You guys suck."
Right.
And they're like, "We'll beat you guys.
you, right.
You will beat you and Matt 2-on-2." I was like, "I'll bet any amount of money."
Right.
You can't.
Right.
The
But
one
was there a
Lewis
moment where
dribbles
you were
looking
like,
at the ball. Like
So you knew from jump, you were like never even.
I knew we were gonna. Yeah, but then there's that moment. Like,
You're like, what
I
if?
was like, dude, if we lose to these motherfuckers.
Yeah. You have more to lose if you're.
Oh yeah. But it turns out, it, we all lost in the end because it ended
all
up
lose,
kind of
Johnny.
hurting our friendships a little.
Yeah.
Me and Jay are totally fine. Jay was.
Oh yeah.
just-
Well, you just totally lead with that.
Yeah,
Jay,
that's
just
a
in
complete
support.
Guess what?
unprompted
Me and Jay are
thing.
totally fine. No, we were fighting. We got in a fight afterward. Like it was like, it was. Yeah, it was-
For real, there was a fight, and then
there was feelings were hurt. Feelings were hurt after that game, which was pretty funny. It made it funnier.
Honestly,
It was
like
11. It was 12-0. We were supposed to play to 11. It was like, it was perfect. They couldn't score. They fought each other. We all fought. I fought Lewis on the court. I fought Jay after. It was crazy, dude. And then we went on.
McCusker just sitting there shooting.
McCusker was just shooting. He was like, dude, you guys are weird. He lives in Philly. He never hangs out with these dudes.
Yo, when he
He's like, you guys are fucked up.
the little like highlight reel of like your move, and then there's a clip.
McCusker hit a
in the
three.
jumper, and he just looks at the camera like, yeah, that's right.
How
Yeah.
do you fight when you're up 10-0? How are you not just like laughing? Like,
Yeah, what-
like you can be as mad at me as you want. Like, this is fucking.
Here's how we
hilarious.
fought. Lewis came in, was doing jiu-jitsu and shit because he's good at that.
Yeah.
So he can't play basketball. So he came in doing it, and I was like, God damn it, dude,
What do you mean, just
stop.
like?
Yeah, you
doing
just
moves?
grab you, wrap your leg up.
yeah,
You'd be like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
please stop.
You can't even play basketball
Please
like a
stop.
hockey player.
Please stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Tackling, yeah.
Exactly. So he was doing that the whole time. And I was like, please stop. Please stop. And then he started wiping his sweat all over me during the game because he was trying. I was like, all right, dude, stop. I kept saying it. And then finally I said mean things to him.
Oh, you
The
went.
meanest
you went
things
low?
I could say. Yeah, I was like, dude, stop. And then I said nasty things. And then he immediately was like, what the fuck? Dude? He was ready to fight. I was like, fuck, he's going to punch me in the fucking mouth. I'm going to get
Yo,
knocked
I mean,
out.
like, again, to compare it to Barstool, because we've done all sorts of different like physical challenges, and there's always a little bit of pride on the line, even if you all suck. There's a
Yeah.
winner and a loser.
Oh, yeah.
And the fans talk shit, and the people like
fans.
even if it's unspoken, there's some tension. I just don't even do them anymore. First of all, because I'll end up at the hospital. I'm not trying to blow out my knee for a Barstool video or anything. But I'm also just like, this always kind of turns a little too serious.
If there were no
and I-
cameras, it would have been fine.
right? But
As soon as the cameras were in the gym, I was mad.
yeah.
I was like, God damn it, I look like a dumbass. I hate this.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
that macho shit is it always kind of ratchets up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I fucking hate
How about let me try one of these piggybacks. here,
piggyback?
huh?
Try one of these bad boys.
We got,
Get your cold
there's-
one
Oh
there.
yeah, these got me fucked up last year.
Yeah, we got them going.
That was one I was watching. I watched some of that. The last podcast we did, I was like, oh
right on the edge
no, dude. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
that was a hell of a performance.
Yeah, it was-
Drinking and comedy and podcast wise, you were.
That's about as good as it gets.
That was a triple
Drink,
crown
no,
right
just drinking and doing a podcast is fun.
We were just talking about with Bustin' with the Boys, like I was saying how me and Feidelberg have no talent, and that we just came along at a time where we can just like get some cameras and press record, and there's a market for it to just talk. You know what I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Like if you were funny, like this way, like there's always been stand-up comedy, but if you're just funny shooting the shit and you're in the 80s or 90s, that doesn't mean you're funny.
Yeah.
You just maybe you have a normal ass job.
Of course.
And who knows how, maybe this dies out 20 years from now, but we were right in the point where it was like, yes, I want to just listen to dudes bullshit.
It is
like,
nice.
well, let me tell you, I can do that nonstop.
Yeah, it's nice listening to people talk. I like it. I listen to it.
Yeah, no.
I listen to
didn't-
podcasts.
for the first 9 years of doing podcasts, I never listened to them.
Are you guys fucking with me? Because this tastes like shit. What is this? What the fuck is this stuff?
That laugh.
Just a fucking an agent of chaos, Shane Gillis.
Yeah, this is good. Yo, I watched the Manchester Liverpool. I cried this morning. They hit the fucking 7th minute and sang "Never Walk Alone" for Ronaldo.
Oh fuck.
I was fucking hungover. I cry.
Yo,
easy.
I cry so easy hungover.
For some reason, "Never Walk Alone" got me. This is the second time it's got me this year.
Was
That's
that?
some deep.
It was a documentary on the Madrid train bombings, and then Barcelona played at Celtic that night, and they all sang "Never Walk Alone." And I was just dying. I was crying so hard.
It's a very
I was
Like
sobbing.
it's one thing to tear up, but when you do like the get the
that
breath
fucking-
going, that's when you know you're fucked.
That's the worst. One time I tried to hold in. I was on a first date with a girl at a movie. Pretty early.
movie, okay.
Yeah, we were at a movie and we watched. It was 50-50. It was about a dude getting cancer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's that sad now. I don't know. I haven't
someone
seen it,
getting
but when I
cancer
was in
and
the
dying
theater, I was like, I had my arm around her, and she felt me go. She felt the.
Wait. But more importantly than that, you went arm around on a first date?
It's like the 1950s.
Maybe,
like, hey.
maybe I'm exaggerating on first date. Maybe I'm exaggerating.
Wait, I mean,
I don't think it was a first
The
date.
movie
I take
came
it
out
back.
a while ago, right? So
Yes.
11 years ago. So I was gonna say like high school maybe. You
I'll
pulled
be
a move
honest,
like
so
that.
even just doing the arm around in a movie theater these days is kind of tough. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
these
you got
days,
the,
but in 2011,
If I'm with my honey,
Oh, yeah.
2011 you
sugar
could do it. These days, yeah, we get the lounge recliner and all that shit.
Yeah.
But back
Yeah,
then,
these
you
days,
still had
yeah.
hard bags.
yeah,
now you kind of can do like a on the arm or
those
the
are
leg.
nice. Those are nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's tough to.
what's the worst movie you've ever been to for a date?
I mean, probably the one I sobbed in.
Probably.
That wasn't that sad. I mean, it's sad. But it's not
I
like,
went to. It wasn't a date, but it was with a group of friends.
it's a Seth Rogen movie. I'm sobbing it.
You ever see the movie Ladder 49? I think it's
feel like
Joaquin
yes.
Phoenix is a firefighter.
Yeah.
And I think it came out relatively after 9/11, early 2000s, or whatever. And I had a good friend in high school who's what year did it come out? I'm hoping it's like 2002, because otherwise I'm a big pussy. 2004.
that's all right.
Well,
You're
let me tell you why it's a real problem. So my friend's
Cried in the
father,
Travolta movie.
my friend's father died in 9/11. He was like one of my best friends in high school, and so firefighters, whatever. But he was at the movie with us, and he's like a very stoic dude.
Why the fuck would you take him to that?
I don't know why he was a very stoic dude and was like always like to this day I don't think I've ever seen him cry over his dad. He was always very like put together. So there's a scene where I think Joaquin Phoenix is trapped and dying, and I was like uncontrollable, like crying, and I remember thinking like I don't even know why I'm crying so hard. And like I'm looking at the guy whose dad was dead and he's fine, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like
man.
soaked.
Yeah.
I remember being like, "Something's happening. I need to get the fuck out of this movie
Yeah.
right now." It was mortifying, man.
Dude, we did that once where we.
What did he say?
I remember he was like a few chairs
He didn't-
down.
oh,
from
he
me.
didn't say anything to you?
I think he had like the decency to be like, "I'm just gonna let you like deal with that yourself."
If I were him, I would have appreciated it.
I'm hoping
Like, this
that's
is
how he
probably
felt,
about
but-
me. I think he's crying because of how tragic my life is.
I had one of my buddies that his mother passed away, and he lived like far away. So we said nice.
Mom's fucking,
Oh.
fucking man.
Oof, Malone. The dead mom.
But so me and a buddy like drove
I
out
met
to
this
see
new
him.
bra. She's dead as hell.
No, his dad was already dead.
Oh, his dad was dead already?
He's an orphan. He's an orphan.
And so me and my buddy like drove out there. Like we're gonna like be with him, whatever kind of deal. I'm like, yo man, like, we're gonna get your mind off this. Like let's go see Get Rich or Die Trying. That movie opens with 50 Cent burying his mom. like an extended funeral scene of him burying his mom. We had not done her funeral yet. She had died the day before.
What?
So we were just like, oh my fucking God.
I'll be honest. I think going to a movie before your mom
But that's
is a
pretty.
little weird.
That's still good though. It's still motivating. He moves on.
Yeah,
here's,
give
some,
it a shot, right?
here's some ideas. Like,
Yeah. Go become a
You could,
multi-millionaire, man.
yeah.
I think if my, I think I'm waiting until mom's in the dirt before I even head back out for a night of entertainment.
No. Why? What's wrong? Well, you got it's a couple of days where you're staying inside for a couple of days.
Yeah.
No vitamin D, you're getting too sad.
I think I'm.
You gotta get out.
It's fun. We're getting to the age where there's flashes of what we're gonna be like as old men. That was it. What the hell are you talking about? You go out to the movies.
Getting a picture.
Yeah, I don't know. How old were you guys?
Juniors in high school, maybe seniors.
Yeah, you go to the movie. You take the kids.
Yeah.
Take them out.
Listen, I'll just tell you right now. If my mom's dead, you guys wait to take me to the movies, okay? After the movie.
I mean, he
after the
could have
funeral, we'll go to
said
the movies.
no. We were like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
See a movie? And he's like, yeah.
No, to each their own. I just love my mom more than you guys.
Was he pumped during the movie? Was he like, yo, this movie's fucking good? Like, Get Rich or Die Trying. He's like, this is incredible. He takes
You
it.
guys saw it 9 times?
Yeah.
Jesus
Nine.
Christ.
He's got to walk out of the theater and be like, oh, fuck, I forgot my fucking mom. Shit.
See, that's what I mean. I don't want that moment.
Yeah.
2 hours of just
I
getting
don't want to
away from
escape.
it all, man.
I don't want to escape for 2 hours.
Once
have
she's
to
dead, I
revisit
can be
it.
like, all right, now I'll go to the movies. And I don't have any responsibility to do it. She's just fucking in the dirt already. We're done with this.
Man, I remember that as a little kid walking out, like after the movie, walking out to the car. It felt like a different, especially when you go in it when it was still sunny out.
Come out
Leave
dark.
it's dark. You're like, wow, this is insane. What a crazy day. It's a big day.
You ever do the double dip? You ever go to a second? Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Do like a whole day, a whole evening in the theaters.
I do that basically anytime it snows.
What's that?
Anytime it snows. There's a decent snowstorm.
You go to the movies?
Get a couple bottles of wine, head to the movies.
Whoa, that's fucking great.
yeah, it's fucking amazing.
I fuck it up.
I love you hear the clinking of the bottles or the crack of the
That's
can.
why I got away from the beers, because it's making too much noise.
You get 15 on the ground.
Wine, you're all
The
set.
intervals are so short. People are like, Jesus. Jesus Christ.
We used to do it
A minute later.
in high school.
Whoa.
In high school, we try and cover it up. Like,
Yeah.
Which is even better. It's like, okay, now these drunk kids have fucking disease behind me as they're drinking.
It's so much worse because it also doesn't cover it up at all.
Yeah.
For some reason, despite the fact that you're in complete control of both things, when the cough comes and when you snap,
Fuck it
you're
up.
never like
You don't time it. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. I always, anytime there's a snowstorm, I used to have an N64 recently. We played Mario Kart drinking game. That was like a guaranteed, we're doing that, which is you got to chug your beer before you finish the race. You can't drink and drive at the same time.
Put it down, chug.
Yes. And
What,
we would
what's your best methodology? Like just chug right away?
chug at the start. That way you get the lightnings throughout. But you play like 5 races in a row. They're
So wait, you
all
all
2
chug right
minutes
away?
long. Every race is like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You get
You get hammered.
obliterated. We'd be like, yo, snow day. Let's have fun today. 1 hour in, it was like, every time. Crying, fighting. I mean, this is recently. I was like crying and fighting and blacked out off of like natty lights.
Oh my God.
Yeah, not good, dude.
I feel like I
Mario
would
Kart
go.
drinking game's deadly.
I feel like I would, like if everyone else was chugging to start, I would drive. I would just.
People do that, and you
Yeah.
could park right at the finish line.
Sure,
See if
right,
you can get it done.
finish it.
Yeah.
Or like, I mean, when you get a star, you gotta go wild. With
You gotta go wild.
Oh, but you can't chug and drink. You
You can't chug and drink.
I think when you have a star, you should be able to. That should be like part of the.
Fair point.
You know,
Because
anything goes.
The rules, when you have a star. That's actually a good point.
That's a good rule.
You know, I'll
If
tell
we
you
get
what.
this going
My
We had that, no, we don't have an
We
N64.
can get an N64 here.
Yeah, we
There's gotta be one.
figure it out. We got an Xbox, right? You play
Black
your
out
Xbox?
40 minutes. It's so bad, dude.
When my kid has a Nintendo Switch, he's 4, and he was playing Mario Kart, and that was like one of the coolest moments of my life. I was like, holy shit. 'Cause he really loves Minecraft, and I don't know what the fuck that is. If that's, you want to talk about like being an old man? He's playing Minecraft.
I don't get it.
And I'm like, he's like, Dad, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I don't fucking know either, man. I can't even help you. I don't even know. I don't know the first thing. But when he was playing Mario Kart, he would like, I watched him snipe someone with a shell. It was a red shell, so it's not the best.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, he's 4. He's 4, dude.
I thought it was
if he was green shelled,
you judged the curve with the green.
if he green shelled it, I'd be pimping him out at some
get him
Nintendo
going.
tournament or whatever.
moving to
but
Japan.
watching him,
Start training with them.
he blew some dude up. He dropped a banana that I think got somebody.
That's nice.
And I remember him going, Dad, I'm in first place. All the guys are behind me. And he like crossed the finish line. And I was like, oh my God. I was like crying, but at the same time, I was like, this is so sweet.
That is awesome.
Like, because I was like, if he gets like, once he's to the point that we can just like play together, I was like, I got like a new friend.
Yeah.
that I'll probably be able to beat all the time. Like, yeah, you're my boy, but I can still crush you with this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Switch works, but are they ever gonna get the fucking blisters? I feel like you gotta get the
Oh, on the thumb, you mean?
like a thumb or like you use the palm sometimes.
Oh, that's crazy.
What's
You
that?
used it on the joystick?
I didn't, but I knew kids like and maybe it was just from N64 as a whole, wasn't from that game in particular. But I remember like we had like
Blisters
a lot
on your fingers.
a lot of kids with like
You're
holes in their hand.
Were they Asian?
N64.
I feel like you gotta be like a hardcore Asian gamer to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what game it would be because I wasn't that much of a gamer, but like kids would
One
come
where you're really
with,
hitting the
like,
joystick?
yeah, they come
Yeah.
with band-aids all over.
Dude, Nintendo 64, I don't care.
It was
the greatest of all.
It was the best.
And it'll never be topped. Maybe, PS9, whatever.
PS2 was sick.
PS2 was super.
PS2 was dope.
But like,
That's what you
PS2,
showed.
NCAA PS2.
That's what we started with the talking. Was we had the SOCOM Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
That's where we started calling everyone.
that's where racism really took off. that was really when the country began to be like divisive. That was it.
You get on
Video games.
SOCOM Navy SEALs. You heard. I was in like 6th grade maybe. You heard swear words you never fucking
Never
imagined. What does that even mean, dude?
I played NFL 2K. I forget which one it was. There was one where when you played online, they hadn't figured it out yet. So you could just go into replay, and the other guy had to watch it.
Ooh,
So you could score a touchdown and
Brutal.
hit pause, and his screen would pause.
Yeah.
You had to go to instant replay. I would like zoom in on the guy scoring, and I didn't have a headset. I could just hear the guy like, "Come on, shut the fuck up."
that is.
Yeah.
Yo, I guess a little spoiler alert from our episode we just did with Bustin'. The most disrespectful thing I think I've ever heard. Taylor Lalonde was telling it. We were talking about like if you're dating a girl who's hooked up with another guy that you know, and he said he was like decided to date this girl on his football he was dating this chick, and the guy on teammate on his football team came up to him and goes like, "Oh, so and so." He goes, "Oh, I had that girl taking out my trash," and I was like, "Oh my god."
Did he get rid of her?
Did you say
He
that?
called her. He said he.
Oh, I thought Jackie just said, "Oh my god."
He called her and was like, "What the fuck?" Like she did nothing wrong. She was hooking up with a guy before
course.
him. But to have someone be like, "Oh yeah, your bitch was taking out my trash."
Oh my god. Also, you gotta fight that guy.
I don't think it was a fight he was gonna win. I think he's a big boy.
He's
but it sounded
Taylor
like,
Lalonde.
I know, but it sounded like this dude was. Well, you know what it was? He said he saw him in the shower and that he was.
That's even more demoralizing.
So
Based on the way you said it, I have a feeling that guy had a huge dick.
he goes, spoiler alert, it was a piece.
Yeah.
But,
Man, that'd be a
that is-
letdown. Just be like, fuck that guy. He probably didn't even fuck her that good. Then you get in the shower, you're like, God damn it.
He definitely did. He definitely
Fucking
did.
destroyed her.
But forcing the replay is up there too, though.
Forcing the replay is nice, but that's not even close to that.
No.
That's the most horrific thing I've ever heard.
We're on complete different levels of disrespect.
Yeah.
That's a nuclear bomb of disrespect.
Somebody was like,
know what
"Yeah, I
that reminds
kissed
me
her."
of?
I'd be like, "You motherfucker."
I know.
Taking out the trash.
I
Whoa.
never heard that. When he
Never
said
even
that,
said
my
it like
jaw
that.
fell out of my fucking
She was
face.
doing my chores.
Oh, my
And
God.
for some reason, the first thing that came into my mind was 50 Cent being like, "I won't even take out my grandmother's trash." and big heavy 50 Cent
Imagine
episode
her.
today.
It's good.
And
50 was the best.
50 had a good PS2 video game.
did he?
Yeah, it was,
it
shit.
Garrett
It was like a shooting game. I think it was like.
Of course it was.
It was like, yeah, of course.
Yo, have you heard
There
of
was
that?
Def
Fight
Jam,
Club,
the Fight Club fucking ruled or
Yes,
whatever that was.
that was very
And then I
cool.
think it was Blood in the Sand. Yeah,
Blood in the
the Sand. Let's go.
Yeah.
Damn, that came out in 2009.
He had 3 video games? Bulletproof?
That's kind of embarrassing.
That's 3 video games?
2009.
Why is that embarrassing?
Because I was playing the shit out of this. I was an adult. I was an adult doing this.
Look at this.
No,
The
the game and the graphics were actually like.
Yeah, this is
I will
solid.
play this right now.
I don't know. It gets a little worse there. The
No, that was good. Sidekicks were big.
fucking
Sidekicks were awesome.
what was I gonna say? What was I just gonna say? Son of a bitch.
Put it down. Mark it down.
Yeah.
Heidelberg's got dementia. He's got fucking Alzheimer's.
It's a good game.
What's the greatest video game of all time?
What's the greatest? NCAA. Damn, I don't know. I don't know which one's the best.
But on PS2, you say?
I'd say PS2, NCAA.
See, I feel like the jump from Super Nintendo to Nintendo 64 was like world altering fucking change. Whereas like
Oh no, that's what I look like.
I hate this. They put us on there, and I'm always just like I don't want to see me. I don't want to see me, especially when I'm
I was
sitting
hoping I
down
looked better.
all the time. I'm always disappointed.
Man,
Every
I wish I
single
would
time.
have changed everything.
I used to get, I usually had the fucking desk there. You know what I mean? Now
I got it.
There it is.
Speaking of fucking your jaw fall out of your face, I saw on TV at the Kid Rock bar last night one of the most amazing statistics I've ever heard
Crime
in the history of my
statistics,
life.
Oh no, no.
Huh?
Sorry.
Dude, this is genuinely
How many
incredible.
babies were murdered in Chicago this month?
Yeah.
No, this is top notch shit right here.
Jessica Simpson, in her lifetime, has gained and lost 100 pounds 3 separate times.
Whoa.
Some goat shit.
Is that not
What's she doing?
incredible?
It's like Barry Bonds in like 02, man.
Yeah.
It's like what? It's
It's her and Jonah Hill.
yeah, just
Legends.
yo-yoing up and down,
Dude,
man.
I
100
can't.
pounds 3 times.
Can we fire up some Jessica Simpson?
Yes, please.
yeah.
Yes,
Take a look at
please.
this lady.
Give me
But
some
by the way,
things
put it
to
down
do.
and I
used to be
fucking remember what I was gonna
She used to
say.
be so fucking hot.
It was.
I mean, I'm not saying she's not now, but
No,
she
but
was
you know what? Like,
in her prime. That was,
so here's the thing: the boots were made for walking, probably her peak. But when everybody was, "Are you Britney or Christina?" I was in the corner jerking off, being like, "I'm a Jessica guy."
Girl.
She.
Look at that.
This is yeah.
This
I mean,
back
she
when
is,
no asses was
That's the
great.
thing. She was the last one. Honestly, dude, she was the last one.
This is
And then
Nashville,
Jennifer-
dude. This is white people having
Yes.
fun.
This is Kid Rock, man. This
No
is like,
asses. Everyone's like best lady of all time.
when this is
What
after
is,
this
what is the theme of this video? Why is everyone getting falling on
Theme is
bar fights, man.
wars.
Bar fighting, drinking, and no butts.
Damn.
But her body otherwise. But Jennifer Lopez came by and just dropped her cheeks on her fucking on her head, and the world just changed forever after that. Yeah, like look, oh man, you know.
That's wild.
The jeans are shaking like there's like dad's jorts.
That's what like.
Yeah, no, this
what it used
is
to
the
look
last one. This was the last of the Mohicans right here.
And this is right. She was starting. She's almost going blackface. She's very.
She is.
She's exaggerating that quite a bit.
This is before spray tan found subtlety.
Oh, this is nice. I remember this scene.
This is nice.
I like this. Come watch us watch sexy 90s videos.
I like to see some of the dancers in the back look like totally pedestrian women.
They're very average. Very,
Average
very average.
women.
These are girls that like you could get. You know?
Yeah.
I bet she was like, go get me a bunch of like 6s. So
Yeah,
that
give me
I'm the
some-
hottest chick in the,
Give me
in the
some
video.
clearly alcoholics.
Girls are not.
Those girls are dead. 3 of them are dead. 3 of those are dead.
If you don't mind, could we have this video shoot in Western PA?
Oh man. Yo. Wasn't she like a good girl? This is out of control.
That was the thing. She was like one of the
This is her
virgin
being a whore
freaks.
now?
Wait, this was still virgin Jessica Simpson, right? When she a Willie Nelson kiss?
Willie got a little slip of the tongue. She allegedly was supposed to be a virgin until she married Nick Lachey.
Yeah, which I'd love to get into the psychosis of that one.
That can't be true.
How every woman had to pretend they were a virgin.
Which is pretty
the whole
sick.
90s.
It's cool she lied.
That was so wild. Like
She was like, oh yeah, I'm a virgin.
like superstar hot chicks had to be like, I've never
everyone
had
was
sex.
like-
Meanwhile, you're in school and like like every 8th grade girl is like jerked off a dude or
What are we, Muslims? Who gives a fuck?
And like, I think Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears had to do like a press conference
this is
together
live.
once.
Oh.
I almost wanted to like text someone on the side.
Be like,
Like,
let's edit that one later.
Remember?
Britney Spears was like 12, dude. How old was she? She was like 16.
She was too young. Yeah. She was completely like a sexual icon when she was 16.
One more time, the first one.
Hit Me Baby, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Baby One More Time.
She was young as
She
fuck.
made. I mean, she at least popularized.
Let's
it,
get that
but
video up.
I feel like
She popularized the schoolgirl thing. Like, she didn't invent it, but a 16-year-old girl made that like a fantasy for people.
No, that
tweet,
was around
tweet
before
something.
It was around before, but no,
Tweet it.
I mean, who else can you think of before her that was really like rocking?
Tweet the word. Do it.
Do it. Do what the man says. Tweet the word.
Do it. Do it. Oh, man.
Child.
Good Lord.
When did this come out? Because I feel like it was
Like
in fifth
98?
grade.
I think it was
Okay, so
98.
yeah, that would be
Yeah, we were allowed to be turned on.
Yeah.
But
But the other men who were
These are-
watching were not.
children, dude.
Yeah, that was a weird ass time, man.
Yeah, like, are there?
When there was the internet used to have like countdowns to when girls turned 18.
Oh,
It was like when does Kylie turn 18.com and shit like that. Fucking oh. Have you guys seen
Child porn.
Tila? No, literally the polar opposite. Have you seen Tila Tequila?
Oh, yeah.
No, let me see her.
Bro, you are gonna be astounded. I wish I didn't even hype it up. I wish I just said to you, because this is one
true.
of the more shocking.
Let me take a look at this lady.
Wait, do you remember Tila Tequila?
Yeah.
You remember what she used to look like?
Yeah, it's pretty wild looking.
That one of the funniest things. A dude on Black Twitter said, "She looks like she's almost old enough to start granting wishes."
Damn, that's the worst.
That is, I mean,
Black Twitter gets you?
oh, they're so funny, man.
Run.
The funniest people in the world are
Yeah.
not comics. They're not writers. It's just regular dudes on Twitter who are so fucking
Yeah, Black Twitter. Black Israelites are my number ones.
Black dudes.
Funniest dudes on earth.
If you could like,
Walk past them, see what you get hit with. You're like, "Damn, I've never even heard of that. Like, just,
we need to start like a production company that just like finds those guys and harnesses them and gives them a career.
Yes.
Because they are the funniest fucking people out there. Yeah, get us off of there.
What is going on? Stop putting
Keep
us
us
on the
away.
screen,
Yeah,
dude.
Keep us away from that, man. What's is Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast like blew the fuck up, right? Like
Yeah.
you're doing really well?
yeah, it's going
I
well.
know the Patreon's killing it.
Yeah.
You guys like finally realized you should make money on it.
Yeah.
You do like
We start
one
doing ads.
advertisement a fucking episode.
Yeah.
Talking about your dick and balls and sheath
Yeah.
underwear.
I'm wearing sheaths right now.
I'm wearing none right now. First time in a while.
You're
With
going
your
no under-
jeans?
No underwear. I had none clean. I'm doing
Oh,
laundry
that's
right,
right.
now. But
That's fair.
Really?
If you're in a pinch, it's one thing. If you choose to go jeans, no,
Yeah.
no
There
underwear,
was a time, there was a phase in my life where I was just fucking crushing no underpants.
Did you get like shit stains on like your jeans?
Do you shit yourself all the time?
No.
Apparently-
I shit myself occasionally, but it wasn't often enough that it became an issue with the jeans. But yeah, no, there was a decent phase where it was just like fucking.
So if you were to just go
I thought it was
free ball,
sexy.
you'd shit your pants a lot? Like there'd be shit
I don't
stains?
think. I don't know.
Nah, man,
If I was wearing the same, I wear the same pants every.
Yeah, me too.
I have 2 pairs of pants.
Me too. This guy has like 8 pairs of jeans alone.
Yeah.
I'm like, this pair, that pair, that's it.
That's why this is a big deal.
Yeah.
This is now
Let me
my
ask you,
4th shirt.
how many,
I'm just gonna wear it
brings us
every
to this
day.
question. It's a good question.
how many black Patagonia t-shirts do you have?
One.
That's the one.
It's the only one I wear.
You wear on
You
stage
wear it,
every
like,
time.
The
always,
exact same shirt.
I was wondering if you had like a closet
Bro,
of them, like the Seinfeld
it's one
Superman.
shirt.
And do you
What do you do
wash
on the
it,
road?
or do you just,
Yeah, I wash it constantly.
Yeah. Why
Every
don't you just
every
get
time.
more Patagonia shirts? Is it a lucky thing? Like a?
No, I just don't ever buy clothes.
I feel
Shane,
that.
I'm gonna
but
get you a
Thanks for
couple of-
catching on.
Bro, I caught on. Oh no,
I'm gonna buy you like 12 Patagonia t-shirts.
Get out of there. That's a Mar-a-Lago shirt, dude. That was at Trump's house.
That's gotta be
for real.
You know what?
There it is, right there.
The Patagonia shirt. Because
it.
there was one weekend you were at Caroline's. He saw you on a Thursday. I saw you on a Saturday, and then I saw pics from like a Sunday.
Same shirt.
I was like,
How many washes for real?
in that weekend.
That weekend one when I was done. At the end of the dude, I'm wearing it for 4 hours.
Yeah, well, I guess I just think about myself when I'm on stage. I get nervous.
I put it on.
So I guess it's, yeah.
I put it on before I go to the show.
Right, okay.
Right before I go to the show. I shower
It's like your uniform?
and get dressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Is there a
I
reason
don't have
for
clothes.
That? Like that.
Yeah, I'm fucked up. I don't know. I don't buy clothes.
No, but I mean like. So
These are the one sneakers I'll be wearing until they stink.
right.
And then I'll buy the exact same pair.
Good pair. It's a solid pair.
Same thing.
But like, is there a reason why the Patagonia vest?
No,
shirt
I was in Austin and didn't have a
you got
shirt.
that one, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Let's hook you up with some merch or something, Gillis. Jesus Christ.
No,
give us
you can't
twenties.
get merch. We'll get you. I'm gonna buy a couple shirts.
What are you talking about?
I'm buying you a couple
Guys,
shirts.
the
Shane.
Patagonia is doing great.
The Patagonia's doing great.
Although what's funny is now it's starting to get like you can see armpit. Like,
Yeah, I bet.
I'm sweating it every time I wear it.
Yeah.
Actually, now that it's become a thing, you can't not wear it. Like, you
Yeah.
can't.
The Patagonia.
I will. I'll
shirt.
break it.
You should get a Patagonia deal out of it.
Did I wear it
Patagonia,
last night?
holler at your boy.
Yeah, Patagonia.
Dude, I
definitely-
wore it last night, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were behind you. I was like yo, look
It's
at
the shirt. It's-
I might have a problem, dude.
No, but listen, Patagonia, we'll spin this because Patagonia, you know what their crowd is? The whites.
The whites.
And you know what your crowd is? The whites.
The whites. The whites.
The longer you say a WH,
Yeah.
it announces how racist you are.
Basically.
If you have a you are.
You're like halfway to pronouncing Hawaii. Hawaii.
Me and Nate, my friend Nate Marshall, he's a comedian. He's with me on this trip. He was with me. He opened for me in Raleigh. Now a bunch of the guys are coming down from Philly this week, but it's just been me and Nate, and all we talk about is race. And it's so because Nate, he doesn't like white people that much. He's from like Reading, PA. He's a hood he's kind of a hood guy. But yeah, there he is, beast. And he's a dickhead, which is very funny. All we talk about is race. And I was like, dude, if you put together a compilation of the shit I've said to you this trip, I'd be destroyed. Like, I'll just be laying on the couch and be like, remember slavery? Me and my guys got you guys out. All right? No, obviously I'm just, saying the worst things I can say because we're friends.
What does he say back?
Oh,
What's he
he's
got about the
like,
whites?
fuck you, pussy. Like, he just, yeah. We every time we go, anytime we're walking somewhere, we have the same debate. We're like, rank the races. Who's worse?
Tier the
He's
races.
leading these. He's leading these, by the way.
He's leading.
I'm not. It's funny to hear. Yeah, it's funny to hear. It's funny to hear the rankings from both perspectives.
What are his rankings?
I mean, I don't want to get into it.
We're live.
I don't want to get
Remember,
into
we're
it.
live.
He's got whites at number 3, though. I was like, bro, come on.
Come on.
I know we haven't always got along. But don't you like nice stuff?
Okay, moving on. We're live. We're live. Moving on.
No, I'm joking. No. We're having a fun time. Whistle pig. Get racist on camera.
This is like towards the end of our podcast last time where it was like, we got to wrap this up. I think.
Yeah, it's getting close. No, this is me and my friend. Oh, no, the numbers are going up.
Everyone's like, go watch Shane right now.
Broke the couch.
Numbers are going up. The viewers are coming.
That's the worst when you're in the electric chair. Then you see the numbers start.
Oh, my
we do
God.
like electric chairs, and they're like we're delayed, like intentionally, like.
It's a live stream of us watch a game.
And
Yeah.
So they can see what happened on TV first, and then you see the numbers.
spike, and you're like,
shit.
oh,
Yeah,
something
here it
awful's
comes.
about to
Yeah.
happen.
I did the first one ever was the Mets in the playoffs, and Connor Gillespie hit a home run, like in the 7th inning, and I sat there and I said, "This is the kind of motherfucker who hits a game-winning home run against you." Like Hunter Gillespie, a no name, you never hear from him again. Yeah, that's the face I made there. Because I was like, "This is gonna happen." But so it said 8.4, right?
You look handsome.
Well, thank you, man. It was like 8 years ago at this point. That's why. Yeah, it's not like it was yesterday. But when I could see that we had like 2.4 people, and then all of a sudden it went to 8.4 people, and I was like, well, I think I know what's about to happen here.
Yeah, they don't want to see you win. Yeah. The views are gonna go up.
They never. It's never like hurry up and watch this person be happy on camera. It's always.
It's gotta be hard being in those.
It is not fun.
In those, because then I bet you feel like you gotta act.
You do, yeah.
Like if there's a home run, you gotta be like, ah.
And then some people.
Normally, if I'm watching sports, no matter what, like if I'm watching Notre Dame, I'm literally sitting there like
just stoic, right? Yeah.
There's some sports where it's like some games. Because you only do them for big games, so it usually is like
that's fun.
You're not
you get a couple drinks, you're going nuts with your bros.
MLB
that's fun.
It's actually much more like it's more like you watch like the nerve. I feel like I will react when something bad happens in sports. I'll be like demonstrative.
True.
Good stuff. I'm like a coach on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Kind of like, okay,
nice.
game's not over yet. Like,
hey, let's go.
Yeah.
A lot of time left.
Yes. Until double zeros. Like
my girlfriend finally got to witness me spaz. I was Notre Dame when Notre Dame lost to Cincinnati this year. Yeah, I haven't spazzed like after a football game in forever.
Because that was like a season.
I didn't spaz.
Right?
I literally I laid there. I was quiet the whole game watching it. I was on the road. I was in Phoenix. And I was just laying there watching Notre Dame. Yeah. Just watching Notre Dame lose to fucking Cincinnati.
Ruin the dream.
Just what the fuck?
Yeah.
None of them got recruited by Notre Dame, and they're gonna beat you. But after the game, I just quietly walked out and got in the hot tub. And she was like, "You didn't talk for 3 hours." I just sat in the hot tub like, season's over.
I like how that's a spaz.
That's a spaz.
I went and relaxed for 3 hours.
No, I'm just quiet. Just
There's
being
different
quiet.
types of spazes. There really is.
I've spazzed hard.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, Michigan, under the lights at Michigan, throwback when they both wore throw. You guys remember?
Yeah. I know exactly.
Denard Robinson, probably Taylor won. That was
we told him you had a good big story for him.
That was good. That was a spaz. I spazzed on
like
they won on the last second.
Have you ever
blew
gone
it.
nuts?
I screamed.
Yeah.
I screamed.
Have you cried about sports?
Yes.
In your adult life?
No.
When was the last time you cried about sports?
Notre Dame, Oregon State, Fiesta Bowl.
What?
2001, 2000.
And you were just like.
They were getting killed by Oregon State in the Fiesta Bowl. And I was like, Dad, wake me up if they come back. And I went to bed and just cried in my room. And I was like, he's not going to get up here. I loved that team.
Do you cry about sports?
I've cried happy tears. I've cried.
Oh, yeah. Happy tears. Yeah, Boston.
Bruins. It was Bruins was the last one. The last one was Bruins, Maple Leafs, 2013, Game 7. Marathon bombing had happened a month before. And it
remember 9/11 and the opening pitch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Boston Marathon.
It was fucking. The Bruins came back. They were down 4-1.
What was that? Three people died then? No, they had a good day though. What'd they finish? Dead last?
Come the fuck on.
That was a Shooter McGavin quote, dude. That wasn't about them finishing last. Can I have another?
Another most big.
How long is this? Because I'm reaching.
We're hitting critical
I'm getting
mass.
close.
We're hitting critical mass.
I'm getting unfilmable shortly. Especially after this fine whistle pig session. We used to call whacking off sessions, me and my buddies.
Yeah.
You had a good session?
Yeah.
I feel like I called sex.
Session. What?
I feel like I would call sex a session. Like
A session?
with her.
No, we would be there. I'm about to
Kind of
sesh.
like that. About to sesh.
Drop it. Yeah, dude. Caught Nate whacking off yesterday.
Really? That's
Yeah.
awkward.
I've been talking about it nonstop. He ran out of lotion. I was like, ew.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
He got caught. I caught him whacking off. I didn't see it. I just was knocking on his door.
Oh.
And he was like, 1 second. And I was like, what are you doing in there? And then yesterday he was putting his like toiletries bag. He was like going through it, and I saw the lotion was totally empty. I was like, "Damn, dude!
Unloaded that shit.
4 days. You went through a bottle." It's like, man, shut the fuck up. I don't think he likes me. Now that I'm piecing it together, I've been pretty.
Where are you after this?
Tonight, I'm good. I think I might go watch.
No, I mean like Nashville. You go home.
Oh,
Home or you go
I go home and then Indianapolis, maybe.
Are you like a?
Oh, are we doing dates?
No, I just kind of was like I
wondering.
I look at what fucking the tour that Segura's doing. I think is like the most insane.
That's
thing I've ever
crazy.
seen. Like I mean, that guy's gonna lose his goddamn mind by the end of that.
Yeah.
I mean, that is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's.
I do. Yeah, I'm
lifestyle
doing
I
too
couldn't-
much. I'm doing too much.
Oh, you've got a lot there too. Shit. Oh, you're going overseas. That's right.
Indianapolis next weekend.
Man, the whites are gonna go nuts for you.
The whites over there? Yeah, I
Like
don't
the
know.
English
I might-
whites?
I might
Oh my
up the
God.
raw, dude. Up the
Forget it.
IRA.
The English. Oh, and I mean Ireland is gonna be insane.
You're not supposed to say that, by the way.
What?
If you say like up, I said it on Rogan. I was like, "Yo, up the raw." People were like, "Dude, chill." That was a terrorist organization.
That's like
I was
number
like,
4 or 5.
We don't know
for you
anything.
today. You'll be all right.
You in Ireland is gonna be.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Have you been before?
No.
Just
Never
Notre,
been.
Bringing just Notre Dame apparel.
Of course. That'll be kind of racist. Just a leprechaun
They
fighting.
don't care.
Like, it's you guys.
The Irish.
No, they like
They
it.
don't care.
They've had enough trouble. They don't care. They're not going to get upset about a logo.
The
They
last
got
one standing.
goddamn king and queen breathing down their neck for 1,000 years.
The last one standing are the Irish. The Italians used to kind of like, be
I'm
cool.
done with the Italians.
Now they're. I mean, they're
Been done.
they're just as touchy, man. The
They need to
dirty
shut up,
Italians
dude.
are just. Are,
The second we started
complaining.
fucking with Columbus, they all started crying.
Yeah,
Their
yeah,
greasy wop ears.
for real. That's such a good point. They were kind
Like,
of
hey,
cool.
were you
and then they
offended?
were
I'm
crying.
sorry. Like, Christopher Columbus did a lot of bad things. Like, hey, whoa.
Hey, come on. He discovered it. Come on. He literally didn't do shit.
No,
Christopher Columbus is a
Bro.
fucking most overrated cat in the world.
that's preposterous. Overrated's fair. Because
Yeah.
historically, he's overrated. Every single person knows Christopher Columbus.
That's true.
So that
but,
means, yes, I'll give you overrated.
but,
But,
like-
dude, beast.
I mean, in what sense?
He crossed the fucking Atlantic.
Like he thought he was on the other side of the world.
You would. You'd be like,
I'm an
what
idiot."
the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, you're supposed to be
Have you seen the
a
ocean?
navigator, and you ended up in the wrong fucking.
Sailing? He ended up where no one had. He found literally the new world.
Right, but he didn't know where he was.
Bro,
he
he fought
stumbled
off.
upon
I
something.
feel like it's like as a quarterback throwing a pass that gets tipped twice. Unbelievable catch. You're like,
Yeah.
What a
No,
throw
that's
that
not
was.
how it went.
Yeah, yes,
Dude,
it is.
he knew
He
he
thought
was.
he was in India.
Don't make me defend Christopher Columbus in Nashville.
I think that's the perfect way to
Bro.
end the show.
Wait, but before we do that, because we do, if Christopher Columbus comes up, we have to ask the question. Do you think you are smarter than Christopher Columbus?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. These guys all thought that they were.
I think I'm smarter. I'm not more intelligent. I know more shit than Christopher Columbus ever
That's
did.
Wait.
a loophole.
What do you
That's
mean?
stupid.
What do you? Oh, now versus him?
Like him, your brain right now versus like him in 1492.
Yeah, I would say I know more things.
That's not what I'm saying. I mean, you guys twist that. Like if you say you're smarter than someone, that doesn't mean like you
That's
know
a
more
fucking
facts
smart
than
thing.
them.
Smart person thing to do is to twist it.
It's a dumb
Christopher
fucking.
Columbus wouldn't know to twist it.
That got me. That got
He ended up
me.
going the fucking wrong way in the argument.
Like a dude who was like making, even though he fucking sucks and ended up on the wrong side of the world, he was probably like
Wait,
building
that's
ships.
not. You guys keep saying this. You need to understand. That's not. He did the right thing. He got there.
But he.
It wasn't.
But he didn't.
He was trying to find a new way to get to India.
Right, and he didn't get there at all.
Yeah.
I know,
he had a
but
goal
he did
set
in
out.
fact unlock the greatest.
So upon the
So
way,
amount of wealth of
so he
all
got
time.
lucky.
It was new mission accomplished by
What do you mean he got lucky?
What if what he stumbled upon was like fucking Antarctica? He'd be like, well, this place sucks.
Well, that would be different. That
Yeah,
would
so he
suck.
got lucky.
Well, hold on. You're lucky I had these piggies in me, and I can't articulate this.
Just he's a dirty guinea. Make fun of him.
I mean, he. All right,
Just jump on
that's
board.
fair. Yeah, fuck him, but
All right, good point.
he was a beast.
I still, even despite that,
I mean,
still
don't
think
use
he was
an evil
smart as
beast.
fuck.
Yeah.
I think he was a very smart dude.
He was definitely smart.
And it's like arguing sports eras. It's like if you dropped Columbus in our time, he'd be like an
Ooh, I got
Elon
a
Musk.
good argument. I got somebody was hitting me with Steph Curry. He's better than Larry Bird. That was a fair argument, I thought.
I wasn't. It was very fair.
Dude, you know
I said no.
Larry Bird. I mean, come on.
I said, bro.
That's the guy. No surprise there. Gillis is like
he was right.
Gillis is it's like George Mikan versus Will Chamberlain. Well, George was a beast on there.
Bro,
Dude, I read this whatever the other day that like when he does drills with his shooting coach, if it touches rim, they count as a miss.
It's crazy.
If it just grazes the rim,
I don't know.
It's a miss.
Yeah, he's a
How about this though for our boy Larry? He had something like 4 60-point games in his career.
yeah.
Or no, whatever it is, it's however many 60-point games he has 4 3-pointers combined in them.
Really?
He just would go like 28
He just hit mid-range jumpers.
from the two. Yeah.
Just like
yeah. Like all game long, just
dude,
two
the new Lakers show. Have you watched it all?
Yeah.
It's actually all right. I thought I was gonna hate it.
So did I.
First episode,
We
I was
had,
like, this sucks. Adam McKay's kind of a fucking turd.
Who's your boy?
Jason Clark.
Yeah, we had Jason Clark on to promote it, and I was kind of like, I think this is gonna be stupid.
Yeah, it was
And then
good.
I watched it. It's a cool show the way
The
they
Larry
do it.
Bird episode they just did is sick.
I haven't watched that one. It's
Bird's
the
the man.
newest
He
episode.
looks
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Bird's
In
the
the
man.
pictures
Like,
look ridiculous.
The casting of him looks
Yeah.
He, and then I was showing Nate because I was with my friend Nate. This is the only guy I've been hanging out with for a week. You guys are the first people I've talked to other than Nate. We were watching it and I was like, dude, you didn't know Larry Bird was a monster? And he was like, no, I never watched. I was like, dude, watch it. Just went on YouTube, watched trash talking.
The trash
The
talking.
Atlanta Hawks
Yeah.
bench.
When they're celebrating for him.
his shots is
Yeah.
so
and
fucking.
my
That was
favorite,
Doc Rivers.
the famous, like my favorite trash talk ever. All of those pictures in the show, it actually looks better. I don't know why that picture looks so absurd, but like Kareem it all looks like
Yeah, it
good
actually
in
looks
motion.
good.
But when Larry Bird got offended that they put a white guy on him, it's one of my favorites.
Such a
it's such
sick
a
line.
reverse racism
It's
thing.
such
That's
a
just
sick line. It's
amazing.
like, dude, you guys are not respecting me at all. They're like, what do you mean? He's like, you got white guys guarding me?
So good.
It's like, damn, you're the best.
So fucking
You're the best. You're the coolest.
I forget the guy he did it to, but the one where it's like, I'm gonna get the game-winning shot. Like, just so you know, here's it's coming. It's like, I'm coming around, coming around the elbow. I'm gonna park here. I'm getting a shot. I put it in your eye, 3-ball here to win.
Yeah.
And then he did exactly that
Yeah.
to the guy.
Fucking so sick.
So sick.
And
He's
just
got
some of
so many of those
like
stories.
the one-liners he had, or like it's like being a
Yeah.
comic. He has like
Yeah,
had
he
him on
just talked
deck.
shit. He would say nasty things to people.
I think the
Like a
one,
bad dude.
He was mean.
Yeah.
I think there was one with Cleveland where like they were going back to the Garden, Celtics up 3-2, and then Cleveland won. They come back for Game 7, and they were yelling. They were like, Larry, we'll see you for Game 7, buddy. He's looked up. He goes, you got a better chance of seeing God. Dropped like 40 in Game 6 and closed him out.
He fucking I forget.
And on that note, call it a day. Make sure you watch Matt and Shane's Secret
Yeah,
Podcast.
Matt Shane's Secret Podcast.
Get the Patreon. That's where you guys really cut loose. That's when the dogs go
Hey.
loose. And any tickets, we put them up there as well. It's, find Shane. He's super famous now. Famous and rich.
Shut the fuck up.
See you guys tomorrow.
Dare you.